Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my review of the new Apple iPad Air. In front of you, you have the iPad Air Grayspace. I will be reviewing this product and going in depth into each new little feature that the iPad has that has put it over its predecessor, the original iPad, which I happen to own. There will also be a speed test compared to the baseline iPad and this new one. This is the 16 gigabyte iPad Air. One of the major upgrades done to the iPad Air is a better FaceTime camera in the front and a full HD camera in the back, as well as two microphones on the front and the back which allow better FaceTime capabilities. Much like the MacBook Air, the iPad Air gets its name because it is light in form factor. It is 28% lighter than its predecessor, 20% thinner, and only 1 pound. But like its predecessor, the iPad Air has a 10-hour battery life, even though the battery has been shrunk to fit the form factor, making it a beast of an iPad. On the selling point of the form factor, if you are looking for a small, lightweight tablet that is easy to hold and is actually harder to drop because it is so light, the iPad Air is an excellent device for you. It is fast, light, streamlined, and comes bundled with iOS 7, which is an amazing operating system, the fastest that Apple has ever put out, and really brings out the pride and the speed and beauty of this device. One of the things I love about the new iPad Air is the instant feel. It immediately turns on and it feels like you're at the helm, ready to go and do whatever you need to do with it. One of the major selling points for me was the integration of Siri onto an iPad. To me, this is an absolute necessity. I love having this extra task manager to help me on my iPad. It's a very useful tool. The new iPad is extremely fast compared to the original iPad, and one of the things I love about it is the YouTube app. The YouTube app is almost intuitive to a YouTube manager. I can manage my videos on here and see if they've uploaded in instant time, as well as with the new Retina display, I can get full HD video on my iPad as compared to the old iPad, which I can only get 720p. The new iPad also features an iMessage app, which is actually faster in receiving messages than my old iPhone. With iOS 7 comes a new music app, which is very well organized and never crashes. It's really smooth running and has an amazing output of sound, considering the new iPad speakers. The two speakers on the bottom by the Lightning adapter have very good crisp bass and high treble, which makes great music output. The new iPad Air features two antennas and is 2 times faster than its predecessor, with the new MIMO technology. One of the major demographics Apple wanted to hit with the new iPad is the gaming community. The iPad Air features the first 64-bit quad-core chip on any tablet on the market called the A7, allowing PC games such as XCOM, Enemy Unknown to be successfully ported onto the iPad with minimal loss of graphics or performance. Now for some benchmarking. I will be comparing the iPad Air to the original iPad. On the left is the original iPad, to the right is the iPad Air. I will now boot them up. The iPad Air is the first to boot up. Now to swipe them. There was very little difference between the two, but the iPad Air was slightly faster to the draw. Now we will see how fast the iOS 7 operating system is with the internet. Going to Google, the iPad Air is instantly there. The iPad original, slugging, and coming up short. This shows the advantages of the two antennas that the iPad Air has. Now we will shut them down. As you can see, the iPad original is very slow at shutting down. A little bit of swiping. Now we will start up iBooks, a base app that both iPads have. As you can see, the iPad Air is already there while the iPad original is sitting on the loading screen, not even showing the titles in the collection. As you can see, the iPad Air is finally there and has loaded up. Now to quit. As you can see, the iPad Air again beat them out. Unfortunately, to pesky YouTube copyright infringements, I can actually play music to allow you to hear the difference. But I will assure you the iPad Air speaker is far better than the original iPads. Now we have some YouTube video. The left is the iPad original and the right is the new iPad Air. The iPad Air to the right is in full HD while the left is in 720, not as high quality, and the frame rate is not 60 frames a second on the iPad original. The iPad Air on the other hand is instantly loading these videos and running smoothly. Now let's shut them down. That was a huge difference. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was my review of the Apple iPad Air Grayspace 16 gigabytes. It is an awesome product, and if you can get your hands on it, I highly suggest doing it. Now, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. There is also a unboxing of this device and a visit to the Apple Store where I bought this device. All will be linked below, and also there will be annotations at this point in the video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe.